I want to give you very valuable information that you can act on right now in your life. Ever have trouble sleeping? Many people with anxiety suffer from insomnia or the inability to go to sleep when they want to go to sleep. So I'm going to give you a few helpful hints that are going to help you sleep like a baby. Step 1, the obvious. No cell phone, electronics, no late night meals, no coffee after like 3 p.m. Avoid sugar, avoid alcohol, and avoid anything that might be distracting you just enough for you to be too tired to fall asleep. Because ultimately, we want to be in some form of control to fall asleep. Point number 2, going to sleep isn't about trying to do something as much as it's about letting go. I heard a story once that's a really good analogy for what I'm about to tell you. When hunters are trapping monkeys in the wild, they carve a small hole in an object and put a piece of fruit in there that's so big that the monkey has to wrap its whole hand around it. And when the monkey can just barely put his hand in the hole and grabs the fruit, it gets its hand stuck. And the hunter will approach the monkey and the monkey will freak out. The monkey still has its hand in there, and all the monkey needs to do is just let go of the fruit and it's free. But it doesn't do that. And just like this, we don't let go of anxiety. We don't let go of our thoughts. We keep paying more and more attention to them. We're thinking, gosh, if only I could fall asleep right now. My day is ruined now. I'm going to be up all night. I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. So point number 2 is letting go. When you're laying in bed, let go of your thoughts, let go of your worries, let go of your anger and your hate and your fear. Let go of thinking about anxiety. Did you ever notice that as you think about anxiety, you actually become more anxious? See, letting go of anxiety allows us to release, but thinking of anxiety actually increases its stranglehold on our lives. So let's dive into something really quick that's going to help you feel better right now in this very moment. What I want to describe to you is something called a pause breath. What this allows you to do is press pause on your reality. Press pause on all the noise and the chatter. Slow down everything up here and slow down everything inside your body, from your breathing to your heart rate to any kind of feelings that might be welling up inside of you. What we're going to do is close our eyes and inhale for 4 long seconds. Then we're going to pause for 2 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. Sounds simple enough, right? But this is where it gets kind of tricky. When we're breathing, we only want to focus on the sound of the air as it comes into our nostrils and down into our lungs, the feeling of our lungs expanding. And when we inhale, we want our stomach to actually expand. This might feel a little bit uncomfortable to you at first, and actually pulling your stomach outward is going to feel like you're stretching your abdomen a little bit. This is the way that we naturally breathe when we're sleeping. What this is actually going to do is pull the diaphragm down, expanding the lungs to their maximum potential. This way, your lungs are getting the most oxygen that they can get. When you pause, listen for the sounds around the room, but don't pay any attention to them. If there's no sound, just admire the silence and don't let your thoughts go anywhere. As you exhale, I want you to feel tension release. Most people hold tension in their temples, in their jaws, in their neck, and in their shoulders, but I want you to also pay attention to your hands and your feet and make sure that that tension is being released as you exhale. Now, if you can't really feel tension in your body right now, I want you to actually pick your shoulders up a little bit, and as you exhale, I want you to let them down. You're actually forcing your body into a relaxation. You're tricking your body into relaxing. So you're going to do this with me right now because it's going to help you feel a little bit better. And with this increase in oxygen, you're going to be more perceptive and able to learn more. Are you ready to do it with me? Chin up, eyes closed, shoulders back. Very slow inhale. Ready? Excuse me. I hope that was as relaxing for you as it was for me. If not, I actually encourage you to pause this video and try it a few more times. This is something that I'll set an alarm for 10 times a day to do. So point number 3 is breathing. What I want you to do is pay attention to your breathing. Go back to the pause breaths. Make sure your cell phone and all the electronics are off and away from you. Lay in bed, close your eyes, do the pause breaths and just count your breaths over and over. And as thoughts come into your mind, just know that that's okay, that it's perfectly natural. As fear, as worry, as anxiety comes into your mind, it's okay, it's natural. Just let it go and go back to counting your breaths. And I promise you, you're gonna have some of the best sleep that you've ever had.